Yes, we are back, folks, we are back. Hey guys, Near Glory here and welcome back to the series. Is no longer called WORMSY Plants and Zombies Reloaded. From now on, we'll start fresh again, since I thought I didn't begin in the best way possible this series. This time around, we'll be calling this series WORMSY Plants and Zombies Heroes. That's how we'll be calling this series from here on now, guys. And right now, I will begin the most epic, memorable, adventurous, grandest, bestest, most craziest, mythical... Okay, I can come up with an unlimited amount of adjectives to this, jeez. Series in existence. Yes, indeed, folks. WORMSY Plants and Zombies Heroes time. You have seen the post, haven't you? I've posted in a community section that message that I shared with you all. Yeah, I hope you all got it, because I did share it with you all. And yeah, let me see this one. I believe I shared this post, obviously. The moment we'd all be waiting for. I hope you're super excited to see my ultra epic Plants and Zombies Heroes Speechbanks gift, which I shared with you all, obviously publicly on Google Drive. I have a frozen face cam right now, what the flick. Over there I shared it with you all. More maps, guys, new maps of the best sort, obviously, since you know how super bad I am at working maps, but not the maps. First things first, alright, let me get my stuff together. I want what to mention first. So yeah, guys, call me crazy, call me insane, call me absolutely insanely dedicated towards Plants and Zombies Heroes cause at this point, because Jesus, I know no one else in the entire existence but I, Near Glory, could ever come up with something like this. I have created up to 20 speech banks of Plants and Zombies Heroes in WORMSY Plants and Zombies Reloaded. Would you believe me when I tell you how dedicated, how talented, and how determined I was to get this done in the best way possible? Do you guys believe me? I have put my everything into this. I have endured up to a month at this point, dude. Weeks have passed by. I've been working for the life of me on this project to finally be able to finish it in the best way possible. Man, I had to record myself with lots of voice lines. Let me show you. So, lots of voice lines, lots and lots of voice lines. Which you see over here, all of these are my samples. Let me show you some samples of voice lines. For example, over here, where I was voicing Brain Freeze, I made lots and lots of voicings for them, like literally voicings left and right, absolutely everywhere.
Go away! Go away, you Yeti abuser!
So yeah, I've had to record 10 million of these, literally. Of Plant Heroes and Zombie Heroes, both of them. All of them got their own speech banks. So yeah, I had to record an unlimited amount of this, pretty much.
Bye then!
Immorticia here. Yeah, I have a lot of them. And all of these, after I recorded them with my own voicings, obviously, of Plants and Zombies Heroes.
Keeps growing bigger and bigger.
I had to then work them into Movavi. Now, the way I worked them, obviously, was I dragged. Let me show you just so. So yeah, all of these. This is just the first step. The first step was practically me recording all of my voice lines of Plants and Zombies Heroes in the best way possible. Since I was super duper inspired to do this, I know my brother was being a pain in the ass because he kept telling me to stop making so much noise, Near Glory, because you're being too loud. Obviously, these voices required me to talk into my microphone all day straight, which is why he hated, because he thought I was being too noisy. But anyways, this isn't just me being noisy. This is me making an absolute masterpiece out of it. Let me just show you how epic this was. So in order to do this, I had to just record myself with the voice lines. Then the voice lines, I'd select all of the voice lines over here into Movavi. Then I'd add the voice lines. Then what would I do with it? So for an example over here, what are we working with here? Let me see.
You'll regret that.
Electric Boogaloo's voice line over here. I've gotten really expertized with the Movavi's working technique as well over here. In the past I used to use the cut very often. So you see this major break over here that I do over here, just so I can equalize properly. Well, this break over here obviously gets removed. This is how I made all my voice lines. I remove the breaks like this with the blades. I take like this and all the way over here. This will give us Let's take rid of get rid of the breaks, and we're left only with the voice line.
You'll regret that.
Perfect.
Once I come over to...
Now there are certain parts where where you can hear my breathing through the microphone, because obnoxiously enough my microphone does that. Maybe because it's super boosted, I don't know, you tell me, I'm not an expert into that, but I know for certain that I had to deal with a lot of that. There were breathing sounds in the background that I had to remove. You won't be hearing them in the game because I removed literally all of them, so it's just the perfect voicing without those breathing breaks like
that. What?
Like that over there. See, when I did that noise over there, I practically removed this part over here like this, and then bam, we then don't have that break anymore, and you won't be able to hear it. Look.
That. Once I come that. Once I come over.
You can't hear it anymore. It's perfect. Yeah, I had to do it like this on all of them in order to fix. Well, on the ones in which I had to stop and take some breathings every time, because the larger the sentences were, the more breath I had to use when creating those voices. Obviously, they weren't that easy to make because I had to. Well, they were easy to make because I'm an expert, but it still took a lot of breath out of me. So, yeah, I had to breathe a lot. My microphone picked up on these noises. What can I do? But I edited them all out, so rest assured the voices are now perfect. Yeah, but it's pretty much how the session worked. Then I'd obviously be exploring them, saving them onto my folder. An interesting thing to notice is, and I'm pretty sure everyone knows this, they have to be converted into WAV files. So I had to save all of them as WAV files, not MP3 files. WAV files, because WAV files are the only type of files that work for Speechbanks inside WORMSY Reloaded. So this was the only way I could make them work. Then I'd give them whatever the name of the Speechbank was. You'll regret that. For example, this was the name of that Speechbank. And I'll save it in this Electric Boogaloo's folder, so I'd save them into the respective Plants and Zombie Hero folder. Obviously, I had to do a lot of that in order to get everything organized properly and get everything the way I wanted it to get it. Over here, I got Electric Boogaloo's folder. This would obviously get saved over here since Electric Boogaloo's line. And everyone with their own lines and their own folders pretty much. Let me just open up the folder over here so you can see it as well. All of my soundbacks that I did for WORMSY Plants and Zombies Reloaded are stored over here into these folders. I kept them all over here. I made multiple samples, for example beta carotina.
I gotta make sure I collect everything before it goes bad. I gotta make sure I collect everything before it goes bad. I gotta make sure
obviously I'm pausing the soundback.
Don't mind if I do.
These are let me just unfreeze my face cam. But you know, forget my face cam. I'm sorry it's frozen like that. Just forgive me. It's NVIDIA GeForce being buggy. Nothing I can do about it. My face cam just freezing. I haven't been recording in a while at this point. It's been over a month, and I really apologize that I had to be pausing stuff for so long, and you didn't see anything from me. I was super duper busy. Day by day I had to invest my time into this. I had to be determined. I have to come up with multiple ways to work in this. It was just it was the longest adventure of my life, I could say.
Come on, then we have no time. We need to act now. Come on, then we. And the best part is that we can actually collect these crates anytime we want.
See, I can see most of the lines. I don't have patience to show all of you right now. You'll see them, the rest of them, into the game, as I have made all of my worms be able to speak like Plants and Zombies heroes do. Obviously, Plants and Zombies heroes in the game cannot talk English. We cannot don't talk proper language, so I had to voice all of them my way of voicing them, the fan-made way, obviously. So I voiced them all in the best way possible, since I'm really accustomed to their characters and I really know my Plants and Zombies heroes in the best way possible. So I voiced them all in the best way possible. There's a lot of voice effects.
You really didn't have to bother.
Well, yes, I did, but I cannot.
Ouch!
But yeah, obviously,
ouch!
I had to make lots of voice samples for every single one of these voice bank slots.
Watch this.
So I picked up the best one. Obviously, some are more elaborate, some are less elaborate, but some were they were all samples, and I had to make multiple voice lines by the end of the day.
Ooh, how exciting! We're starting already. This is it. This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for.
I had to pick the best of all lines, which is why I did lots of spare lines. I did a lot of lines for every single Plant Hero and Zombie Hero. excluding Infinity and Captain Combustible. Well, as I mentioned, I couldn't do Infinity and Captain Combustible voice lines because, like I said, in Worms Reloaded, you're only allowed to have 20 teams in total. So I thought to myself, if I'm only allowed to have 20 teams, then that means I have to give up on at least one plant hero and one zombie hero. So then I chose the lamest plant hero and zombie hero I could possibly think of, and only Captain Combustible Infinity came to mind. I have a lot of respect for them as well, but most respect comes towards I know I have respect for all plant heroes and zombie heroes, but however, I feel like I found Infinity and Captain Combustible to be, out of all plant heroes and zombie heroes in general, they were the most boring ones. So I skipped Infinity and Captain Combustible because I didn't want to bother having to make 2 more additional ones that I couldn't even make a team out of, because let's just be honest, 20 team maximum. I would have been very pleased if Team 17 could at least increase it to 22 teams. I try to find a way to maybe go past the 20 limits, but I just don't find any way. I can't find any way to do that. It's a bit impossible. From what you can say, I can't have more than 20 teams. If I could at least have 2 more teams, I could add Infinity Captain Combustible as well. But since I can't have more than 20 teams, I can't add Infinity Captain Combustible because I can't have 22 teams, guys. So only 20 of them. Every plant hero and zombie hero in the game has been added except for Captain Combustible and Infinity. Only them 2 have not been added. And there you go, guys. I'm really proud of all of this, honestly. I got the most cleanest of all voice lines. I've been working on this for the life of me. Some are more flawless than the other, obviously. I think all of no. What I meant to say, all of the voice lines are flawless. You can listen to them in the game if you want. They're all made flawlessly by me. I've taken. Guys, I wouldn't be so crazy to take 1 month if this all didn't pay off. So trust me when I say this. I've dedicated my life towards this to make sure that this is the best thing you'll ever see coming out of me. Like literally, this is just the best. I want you all to have so much respect for me, and I want you all especially to play with all of this, because I created it not for myself only. I want you all to also witness all of this. I'm not messing around, I'm not joking. I worked on this really hard, and I know you're all going to have fun with this, because I made this really addicting, and I really want you all to enjoy this as well. It was not easy to make, guys. It was very challenging. I took several days for it. I had to have the patience of rainbowy gold by my side. I needed a lot in order to pull this off. I needed so much talent. I needed everything in order to ensure I'll achieve this. And when I finally achieved this, I was just so happy myself. I finally knew I nailed it once I was done with this project. I nailed everything. I nailed the Speechbanks in the best way possible. I nailed the Plants and Zombies Heroes personality and voice lines absolutely perfectly. I smashed it all. I literally did, guys. And the new landscapes have also been saved. Obviously worked in paint.net like usual, because I'm expertise in using paint.net as well. And I'm also expertise in making voice lines in the best way possible, so it's amazing. It's perfect. I've created all of these new maps. We have General Rust Voltus, we have Arcade Zombie on your lawn, we have how to grapple every worm. We have lots and lots and lots of new ones that I've added, and you can make sure you download from my Google Drive, obviously. Link in the description, guys. Go and download if you haven't already. Every one of you, I want you to play WORMSY Plants and Zombies Heroes. I mean Worms Reloaded with Plants and Zombies Heroes. Play it, enjoy it in the best way possible, because I've done this not for myself only, but for you all as well. I've taken my lifetime with this. I know because I was the only one who was working on this. Obviously it took me a lot to come up with all of this together, so you know, it wasn't all easy to make. It was very flawless, let's just be honest. This was the last map I've created of WORMSY Plant Zombies Reloaded. WORMSY Plant Zombies Heroes, I said we'll call it. With Zombie Mutants Trip to Candyland. Over here. All of this is playable landscape pretty much, if you don't know what you're looking at. It's not just an image. Don't be dumb, it's not just an image, it's a playable landscape. All of these aren't just images, these are playable landscapes, custom made landscapes by me in Plants and Zombies, in WORMSY Plants and Zombies Heroes, that you can all be playing on. They're 100% playable. I even had to make sure that I modify some of them to make sure that, because there were certain parts in the picture that I got wrong that I wanted to, just a couple of them though. I modified these that needed modifications, and then I re-uploaded them. So now you can all enjoy playing them in WORMSY Plants Zombies Heroes. 82 items, as you can see, so there's clearly straight up 82 custom landscapes for us all to enjoy in the best way possible. This really is the best thing out of all. And these maps work so good in combination with my Plants and Zombies Heroes teams. They're just so good. I could have never wished for something more than this. Honestly, I bet everything on this, and it all paid off in the best way possible. I managed to get the craziest and most epic of all maps in existence, and the craziest and most epic voice lines in existence for Plants and Zombies Heroes. I decided to ditch my old voice lines since I didn't need them anymore. I just wasn't satisfied enough. I wanted more. So I finally pushed myself to get what I needed, which were Plants and Zombies Heroes voice lines for all of them. You know how talented I am at making their voice lines. I've been doing this for a lifetime. I have lots of videos on my channel that are dedicated towards Plants and Zombies Heroes voice lines especially. You know exactly how good I am at making their voices. So no exceptions. I've stepped up my game so good right now to the point where you'll just know how perfect it is once you try it out. Man, I don't even know, have I managed to cover everything in this subject? I really hope I did, because I was really thinking to myself, man, how am I going to talk about all of this? How should I do it? Because I have so much things to talk about, I don't know where to start. But finally, I think I managed to I finally managed to know how to properly start this conversation. Yes. I want to start this series fresh again, so I'm going to begin from episode 1 again. Just so you're not going to be confused about. But you already had 2 episodes before. We were starting again from episode 1. It's because I want to start this series again. I consider that I haven't showcased it to you. You might have not taken me serious enough, but I hope this time you will take me seriously on this. This is the best thing you'll ever see in existence. So yes, finally we're getting this series started in the best way possible. I've had some couple of garbage maps that were custom downloaded by whatever. I removed these maps. There was one with some monsters and stuff that weren't made by me, obviously. So I removed them, and now I'm left with these maps and some of the other maps that I've chosen that were also good, but obviously not as good as mine, because I say I really am the most talented at this. I don't think anyone could ever possibly think about coming up with maps like these. These are just the most creative and epic maps in the whole existence that I really recommend you play. And since I have 82 of them, I said I don't want to add any more maps from here on out, so I've reached my limit pretty much. I don't want to bring any more unnecessary. I don't want to have to spend an infinite amount of time on maps anymore, so I'm just done. I've added 82 of them. I'm satisfied. There's not going to be need to add anymore. I'm literally 100% satisfied at this point. I've added as many maps as I could possibly add, and I don't need to add any more maps. I hope you'll all enjoy these maps for an eternity, because they're so good, my man. I'm so proud of myself. It's just perfect. Wow. I also created a random list. This one excluding the maps that aren't made by me. This one only has the maps that are made by me, obviously. WORMSY, my perfect map creations of justice. So this is gonna be the random chooser that will include only and only my custom maps. So we'll be playing only and only on the custom maps that I've created, and not on any other custom map that wasn't made by me. So obviously, I believe I want to dedicate this series mostly towards my maps, because obviously I've invested so much time into it. There's no need to play any other custom maps when I have my bestest of all maps to play. You guys agree? Yeah, obviously. So we're going to play with our custom maps over here that I've created. I've yeah. I don't recall you've helped me making them, so I guess it's me. Obvious. The way you can help me though, it's by obviously downloading and playing these maps as well. That will help me to see you all respecting my work and also love playing on this stuff. Don't forget guys, download all of the maps that I've created and the Speechbanks and use them in the best way possible. So I'll be doing a full day today. It's gonna be the only day I'm making an exception, just because I've been gone for such a long time and I was not recording anymore. Since I'm now back, I just want to invest at least one day over here. Normally I'd go for 1 hour and 28 minutes, or actually no, I think 2 hours and 28 minutes. And I wouldn't be recording as often anymore, but I just want today to take a full day just to make up for the fact that I was missing for such a long time and provide you with a lot of glorious and epic content. So that's exactly what I'll be doing today. Now, all of these Speechbanks, when I've added them into the game, after I saved all of them in the folders. So when time is, let me load up my profile first of all. And since I've turned on my audio, I'm just... So obviously I had to customize the Speechbanks then, over here on the Speechbanks, customize. Every single voice line, every single thing that the worms are saying is counted over here. So amazing, boring, brilliant, bummer, buy, collect, command, then command. Every single line has to be filled up with my Plants and Zombies Heroes voice line. So for example, we select whichever one we want. Let me just show you. For example, I worked with them in order, starting from amazing, but let me click on fatality over here. Fatality is my favorite one, I guess. You'll be hearing this one around whenever worms drown or get killed like that. You'll be hearing all of them because I made sure that all of them have the best of all voice lines. All of them. All of them include the best of all Plants and Zombies Heroes voice lines. Sorry for repeating myself a lot. I'm just... there's so many ways I can talk about it like this. I know. Flawless. You have a play, but before you can play, displays the audio that you've entered over here. I'm just teaching you a bit. Let me teach you how to make your own voice. Actually, well, in case you want it, but I hope you'll be you'll use mine, okay? I've already done the best of all job. You're not going to want to make it, but okay, just in case you felt like you are. Anyways, let me show you how I've done it. Choose new sound file, set. So I can choose between my folders over here that are located on my drive, obviously. Since I've organized everything well, I could select whatever folder I want. Let's just pick up a Rustbots folder, for example. These are Rustbots voice lines all found over here inside this folder. Same thing on the other Plant Heroes and Zombie Heroes as well. You can pick the voice lines from over here. Yup. There's plenty of them over here, man. It's a lifetime of them. You can pick whichever voice line you want. I had multiple samples, so I had to decide at first. For some of them, for lots of them, I had to decide which particular voice line works the best for that Plant Hero and Zombie Hero. Since I did multiple voice lines, so I had to talk a lot into my microphone, as you can tell.
There is no escape
from the great Rustbolt. For example, this one. There is no escape from the great Rustbolt. Okay, it was a bit more longer than this. I made multiple so and I had to pick up the best ones.
There is no escape from the great Rustbolt.
Let's just an example, and then you select what WAV file you want, the WAV file. You select the Speechbank you want to use, then bam, you can use it. Every single time you fill up this Speechbank, it will turn green over here, as you can see. It will no longer be grayed out, which means you have yourself the voice line. Yeah, I had to do this for all of them, obviously. I can also load my own speech. Well, I will not be saving changes over here because I'm not to change. Now the Speechbanks will all show up over here once you enter them. How to use the Speechbank? First of all, you have to use them over here in the user. Oh, sorry. In the audio default Win custom banks games folder, obviously. And then you can find all of them over here. You can download them from my Google Drive, and then you can enter all of them over here. My advice is, however, you may want to exclude a couple of them. So let's just say Backyartnakis Giganticus and then 2 more maybe. This way you'll be able to work in the customization without crashing the game. Because once you insert all of them, I've already talked about this as well. What will happen if you insert all of them at the same time? And obviously you won't be able to... Okay, where's the... Yeah, I can't find the notepad, sorry. I'll open it over here in Mozilla Firefox. Okay, let me just see. My Flawless Plants and Zombies Hero Speechbanks. This is where you're going to find them. I have all of them over here, guys. Make sure you download them. Make sure you have fun with them. They're all downloadable for the public. Provided I've given you the link, obviously. You just have to click on my link and you'll be able to download it from my Google hard drive. Otherwise, without my link, you wouldn't be able to do it. But I gave you the link, so you're going to be able to do it. Nice. So this is where all of them are at. You can download them all from here, from my drive. WORMSY Plants and Zombies Hero, my Flawless Plants and Zombies Hero Speechbanks. I gave you the tutorial over here. It's just a notepad tutorial, however. I didn't do a proper video tutorial yet. So I'm planning to do it right now as I'm recording. I said your game will crash once you're trying to go into customization if you simply place all of them in your custom bank, all of my speech banks to your custom bank folder. The only way to work all of this properly into Worms Reload is by first having a backup of the speech banks you've just downloaded. Then once you're inside the game, load up some more speech banks, some of my speech banks through the in-game speech banks editor feature. Clear out as many voice lines as you can from Plant Hero and Zombie Hero. You must leave this empty in order to be able to go into customization without crashing anymore. The way the customization works, obviously, you can read over here. It'll be trying to load your custom speech banks. Since I put a lot of custom speech banks, you may not be able to fully load all of them and it will crash. That only happens when you go inside the customizations inside the game and you're trying to customize a team of worms. Only if you added too many of them. This was a bit hard to elaborate because I want to make sure I explain myself properly. But in order to not to crash the game, you have to make sure you add a bit less of them, and then so you can save on my Google Drive. That is where you'll be finding them. Just read what I've said over here. After emptying some speech banks, the game could allow me to go into customizations and use the speech bank on my worms. Yeah. So then you have to select them and use them over here. I can't open my customization anymore, so I can't show you because otherwise I'd crash the game if I open the customization. You can have all of them this way, and gosh, I really hope I could have explained you better. It's hard to explain. There are a lot of them, and the game will crash if you go into customization, which is why you want to use fewer of them for the beginning, then use more and more. The customization is a bit more buggy by default in Worms Reloaded, so you might find it a bit more tricky to use if you don't listen to my instructions carefully. So please listen to my instructions and try to follow my steps, because then it will work and you'll be able to have all of your teams of worms with Plants and Zombies Heroes quotes. It's really worth it, and I really advise you all to follow my instructions over here that I've written. Just read this and try to understand what I've said over here. I've tried to talk about this as well, though I can't quite show you. Obviously, if you were to remove some of them right now, the customization would load up properly, and then you can save changes to your team using the speech banks. You can find them with the rest of the other speech banks by scrolling over there. It's not so you don't scroll too much through the list. You can add like I've done over here. The reason you're seeing A, Walnut, F, Neptuna, Inhus, Gigantacus, Espera, Keratina here, it's because I've added those additional letters over here at the beginning. The additional letter helps me find the speech bank quicker because I add it closer to another speech bank, and then I can just go for one more bit and then bam, already finding my custom speech bank without scrolling too much. If you scroll too much for customization and you have lots of speech banks in over here, the game will crash. It doesn't like when you scroll too much through the voice lines. So don't scroll too much, have it as close to you as possible. That only goes when you have way too many speech banks. Okay, you know what, it's hard to explain. I already explained it the best way possible. Figure out how to work with it because I already gave you the instructions, and then you'll have no problem to get this to work the same way like I did. Yeah, I know you would have liked me to show you over here a lot more better than this, but I can only just talk about it right now because I've already did it, and I'm not recording myself while I've done it, so I'm sorry. I can only just talk about it right now. It's too late to show you at this point. Yeah, there you go. You also have a video over here that you can also download. I made sure to provide you with my customization settings that I use for every single Plants and Zombies Heroes team. You can obviously use that however you want. You can know exactly how I've customized my worms in the customizations. I mean, apart from the custom speech banks.
Other plant heroes get to meet you. Let's go to punching them.
I also showed you their names and the settings, what I've used for making every single Plant Zombie Hero team of worms. I've customized all of them, and I had to think about this as well, and I really wanted to customize them all in the best way possible, and it turned out really successful. I must say, I have really picked up the best of all customizations for them as well. They really represent Plant Zombie Heroes at this point. You know, there's been some times though where I'm not gonna lie, I've really thought to myself that we could really be getting actual Plants and Zombies Heroes customization in Worms Reloaded, but although I've been thinking that that's possible, I've never found a single possible way of doing that, because apparently it's just not possible unless you are a developer of Worms Reloaded, which I'm not a developer, so there's no possible way you can do that. Really been thinking that there could actually have existed Plants and Zombies Heroes hats customization that you can use upon Worms, like Electric Boogaloo's afro, the Smash's mask, Rustbolt's mask, Nightcap's cap, Rose's rose. You could really have a lot of this. Green Shadow's P-hoods, yeah, a lot of this could be actual customization for Worms. And I already thought in my mind how that would look like. It would be like, I may imagine it as well. Imagine how cool the Worms would look like that. Obviously, that is the only thing that would never happen, however, and I can't make that either. I can make Speechbanks and custom landscapes, but hats, I can't make hats because that's not possible. That's a developer's feature only, so only developers can make that. And I believe it's because they're online bundles based, and I don't know why it's not possible to work with that unless you know extreme hacking or something. Well, yeah, whatever. It requires a lot of speech features that are impossible to work with to make hats for Plants and Zombies Heroes. So we cannot have that. But instead, I came up with alternatives, and well, they work perfectly fine as well. So you can use these. We'll make up for the lack of Plants and Zombies Heroes hats, and well, they might not look exactly, but approximately like Plants and Zombies Heroes from the hats perspective, because we don't have actual Plants and Zombies Heroes hats. We just don't have them. I'm sorry. I did all I could, but I had to improvise on the customizations here, so I can create the Plants and Zombies Heroes teams as well. But I still find it funny that Beta Carotene had to be dressed like a horse. But anyways, that's how I wanted it. I made sure to go for the best of all customizations. These were all my most favorite customizations to use for Plants and Zombies Heroes, and I gotta say, they turned absolutely miraculous. They're amazing, dude. I have nothing but endless respect for all that I've done over here. It's perfect. Now, of course, so I told you can download my Speechbanks from over here, but not only that, on my other drives over here, they're all public, so you can download from all of them, I believe. I'm not even sure if I should give you the link to them separately. I believe just having one link would allow you to yeah, wait, is one link enough? No, I think you can view any other folder as well, so yeah, whatever. My Epic custom maps can be found over here, and here's all of them over here. If there were any issues in some maps over here, I fixed the issues, and now there's no more issues with any of these maps over here. They all work properly in the best way possible, and you can play with your worms in the best way possible in all of these custom maps. They're the best in existence. Please download them and play with them and enjoy. I've added additional ones, like you can see them over here, right? Yeah, Carrier Quest Bambi Camp Party, for example. I'm not gonna name all of them right now. You can see which ones are new, so just download them all. To make sure, download all of them one more time. In case you've already downloaded them, download all of them one more time and re-add them into your game. There you go. Like I said, you only need the Targa file, the TGA file, in order to load up the landscape inside the game. The Kev file is automatically created inside Worms Reloaded, so you will not need the Kev file. You only need the TGA file in order to load the map into the game. Absolutely delicious, I know, guys. Absolutely delicious. It's just absolutely delicious and flawless at this point, I know. The maps, obviously, I don't think I need to tell you anymore. They're obviously placed in the most obvious folder that's practically in your face. The user landscapes folder. You place it over here, and that's about it. If you have paint.net installed, they'll show at paint.net images, but they're saved as TGA files. So anyways, and TGA files can also be opened in paint.net. So if you needed to edit them a bit more further, you can just open them through paint.net and edit them a bit more further if you needed to. My most editable versions are over here stored in my folder. I didn't share these ones. These ones are just the paint.net images. I shared only the TGA files that were worked after the TGA images, so you won't be getting I'm sorry, I forgot what I was gonna say. You won't be getting all of the layers. They're all merged together into a background once I transform into a TGA file, but you probably don't need that anyways, unless you wanted to modify the positions of certain things, which I can do over here. For example, I say select this marigold over here. Yeah, for example, you could also move the images over here. Now, like I said before, in order for me to be able to create them, some images and the background that's been made transparent, I need the image. For First of all, to remove with the background, to be removed with the background. I don't quite have the patience to explain you because it takes a lot of steps, and I know I can definitely help you if you wanted to make maps like this, but it's just the steps. You have to have the transparent background image past or behind the background. I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain it. I know how to work with it, but it's hard to explain. So you put the image with the cut of the background with another copy of that image that has the background. Then you make that image that has the background transparency 248 by pressing F4 layer properties, and then bam, you can have only the image with the background practically made visible while being slightly transparent, which means you'll be able to have pretty much transparent background that is visible. So it's amazing at this point. This is how I made most of my map, with practically transparent background, but that is visible background, and the image itself that you can walk on as worms. And this is very genius process because it literally requires transparency and visible background at the same time. Two crafty techniques that allow me to pull out such incredible maps. Well, there you go. I'm happy we talked about it. Sorry it took me a while to showcase you. You need to know anything else over here about the paint net techniques? If so, you can drop comments and let me know if you need any help. I can help you, because I'm really master at this. I'm a master at this. I've been working with this for a lifetime at this point, so I know exactly. Well, okay, lifetime? I've started this year, but I've been working every day like crazy on these as well, so yet again, I'm extremely skilled with these. I know exactly what I'm doing. Yeah, it turned out absolutely perfectly. You didn't need the paint net images. I only shared you the TJ files, which are the playable landscapes in Worms Reloaded. Right, okay. I know I'm never gonna be finished talking about all of this at this point. These are the modified weapons, though upon introducing them in the game, your game will only work offline and you'll do only 1 damage to worms, though maximum blast radius and destroys the map pretty much instantly. You can use these as well, though I recommend you also use the normal weapons, not use these overpowered weapons 2 times, because well, I mean, however you want. I like using the overpowered weapons as well. I also like using the normal weapons as well, but I like the overpowered weapons more, obviously, but I like it both ways anyways. They can be done from there. I still have my old custom Speechbanks as well in case you need them anymore. They're located in this other folder over here. Although since I myself am not using them anymore, I'd recommend you use these ones, because these are the ones I've recently created. My flawless Plants and Zombies Speechbanks, my flawless Plants and Zombies Hero Speechbanks. I recommend you go with these ones, because these are the best ones you'll ever get out of me, literally. I could have never pulled off something greater than this. I'm really happy with this. I know, past all of my videos and creativity and whatever else I pulled off in my life over here and you've seen me do, this is by far the craziest stunt I've ever pulled off, I must say. That's why you give most of all credits to me right now, because wow, it took everything out of me. I never doubted myself when I knew this was all gonna be possible, but even so, judging by how many days it was gonna take, I thought I was just never gonna be done with this. But here we are finally done with this. The project is finally complete. Plants and Zombies Heroes in Worms Reloaded is finally happening. Unbelievable. It's amazing right now. You think I'd pull off some pranks right now, but no, obviously this is legit and for real. Plants and Zombies Heroes in Worms Reloaded is just perfect. Yeah, that's pretty much it. All the best of all surprises for us all to enjoy in Worms Reloaded. I think I've transformed, yeah, with no doubt, I've transformed Worms Reloaded into the most perfect game in existence right now. Anyone will want to waste their entire waste. My guy, I'm sorry. Everyone will want to spend their entire day onto this game because it's 100% worth it. It's just perfect. Man, there's no waste. Make no mistake, no waste. Just 100% time enjoying over here. Enjoy your time in the best way possible. Perfect. Yeah, I'm not gonna go into customizations because as soon as my game will freeze and then it'll crash. I know a bit of a technique over here that I want to teach you all. You might really love me for obviously you love me for doing all of this, but you'll also love me for sharing these techniques with you. If you are someone who's also struggling with the display issues in Worms Reloaded, I've actually today I finally managed to find a way to solve these problems. You have display issues in Worms Reloaded? Yeah, I do have. You wanna know why? Why, you're good? Because when you go over here 59 Hz when it's supposed to be at 100 Hz, when you apply changes, Does it ever take effect? No, the game still caps itself at 60 Hz and will not allow the screen brightness to go to 100 Hz, and therefore, bam, you're stuck with a crappy looking display. In order to fix this, this is unbelievable, and I still cannot believe that this actually works. I found this out by random today. Randomly, I found this out. What I did was literally opening the game twice. Just look at what I'm doing right now. I'm opening WORMSY Reloaded one more time. This will fix the display issues for the game. Really, Near Glory? Yeah. Cancel the update if you're getting the same thing that I'm getting there. The game will ask you if you want to run again, because it's already running in the background. What command? Or it'll just freeze. Well, freeze because it's taking some time to initialize. We'll just wait a second. The game will say there's another running instance in the background. Then you can close this game. Come on, already respond. And then bam, this fixed. I don't think you can notice it over here because in the video it will show as normal, so you won't notice that there are display issues over here. Normally there will be a message saying there's another game instance running, and you'll say you'll be closing the game instance you just opened right now. Since my game crashed over here, I'll just close it. And well, there you go. This literally fixes the display issues. Really? Yeah, right now, as I live and breathe, my game's display corrected itself to the right. No, the display is good, but the colors were badly adjusted because the brightness was too high, like on 60 Hz brightness. It wasn't showing the 100 Hz brightness over here like it's supposed to. Now it finally is, and I can see you can see the difference over here. Try this technique out and your game should finally look how it's supposed to. If you're using a new PC like I am, that can run up to 100 Hz, but your game caps itself at 60 Hz, even though VSync is technically off, but it never took effect for me. And right now the game is just flawlessly looking over here. As you can see, there's no more visual artifacts. Brightness for 60 Hz, 100% perfect brightness over here, just like you would get from 100 Hz. I think, if I'm not mistaken, the game still runs at 60 Hz. It does not want to run at 100 Hz flawlessly, but however, the brightness is now finally adjusted properly for 100 Hz over here. So, am I pronouncing it wrong? Sorry. Yeah, you got what I said over here. So if you have this display issues, opening and closing another game instance will fix the display issues, because your monitor will flash and you will be reverting back to the basic color scheme over here, which is the color display you want for the game. Anyways, I've talked a lot. I've talked enough, I say, right? There is just nothing that I need to show you anymore at this point. That's all that needs to be shown. My face cam still appears to be frozen. When we'll be able to defreeze it. Brain freeze? Yeah, defreeze my face cam. Yeah. Well, I hope you're finally ready to start this. I want to show a day full of WORMSY, Plants and Zombies Reloaded, and have the best of all moments, obviously, which is gonna be an easy task right now that we've got the all WORMSY, Plants and Zombies Heroes voice lines, all 20 teams. As you can see, I can't even create any more new teams, not even if I wanted to. I've choose 10 plant heroes and 10 zombie heroes, and I've created all of them with the voice lines and with the customization is the best way possible. There's no more need for me to even use the customizations anymore, so I'm already done with it. There won't ever be a need anymore. It's perfect, flawless. I'll always be enjoying using this in multiplayer. I can do whatever I want. It's just so good. My game style favorite is obviously still infinite everything, because I like giving myself every weapon and everything that I like. And now we have our most famous and bestest of all teams that are still in alphabetic order, obviously. We got Beta Carotina, Brain Freeze, Chumpzilla, Cytron, Electric Boogaloo, Grass Knuckles, Green Shadow, Huge Gigantacus, Immorticia, Neptuna, Nightcap, Professor Brainstorm. It's funny enough because Nightcap and Professor Brainstorm are already alphabetically right next to each other. Nightcap, Professor Brainstorm, Rose, Rustbolt, Solar Flare, Spudo, Supper Brains, The Smash, Wall Knight, Zemek, and that's all of them. 20 Plants and Zombies heroes, 10 plant heroes and 10 zombie heroes. Yes, indeed. And I've made sure that I've added only our favorite combinations. Green Shadow and Supper Brains, the Smash and Grass Knuckles and the Smash, Solitaire and Electric Boogaloo, Chumzilla and Rust Bolt, Spudo and Brain Freeze, Rose and Immorticia, Nike Professor Brainstorm, Zimek and Cytron, One Night and Neptuna, Huge and Black Altina. Since I'm already so good at this, I already memorized the combinations order as well, so like, you already know I love my Plants and Zombies heroes to no end at this point. Oh man, it took so many days, man. At this point I know godly, this is into my reflex right now. I'm just so good at this. We're all going to love this. I'm sorry for delaying you for so much, I just want to get to it. Alright, I just needed to explain myself a lot, so you know. Are you guys ready to start the most epic series you'll ever see in your whole lives, and that I'm most likely ever going to record on this channel? That's right, WORMSY Plants and Zombies Heroes. Finally happening. We're finally getting proper voice lines for every team of Worms, Plants and Zombies Heroes, and we can finally enjoy this in the best way possible. Man, at this point it's just, I can safely say there's nothing more in life that I wish to accomplish more than this right here. And I've accomplished it. Whew, it's so good. It feels so amazing to do this. I know I've done the universe an extremely good favor by doing this as well. You'll all be going crazy over this because this is so good. Even if you're not a Plants and Zombies hero fan, you're still going to love this. Trust me, this is just so good. Let us get into this. I have created a random choosing list and I'm ready to use it in the best way possible as well. WORMSY Justice Plants and Zombies Reloaded characters, and now containing only the Plants and Zombies heroes. This is the most I've ever pushed myself to do anything of the sort. The most I've ever pushed myself. I think it's safe to say that of all the times I've actually pushed myself to do stuff, this is safe to say by far the most I've ever pushed myself. I know. I've pushed myself so hard to the point of lots of exhaustion, but honestly I don't regret a single thing. It all paid off. I'm so glad I was finally able to do it. Alright guys, let us start. From here on out we're going to have an endless amount of fun. So are you, because you can also play with all of this stuff. Oh yes. It's just so good. Oh my god, a lot of excitement is getting into me. I'm already starting to sound like brain freeze. Let's do this. Yes, I can't stop celebrating right now. I'm gonna celebrate for an entire decade. Enough celebration, let's celebrate while playing the game. I'm just celebrating and not even playing right now. Come on, let's play. Let's freaking play already. Chumzilla and Neptuna. There's 2 ways, 3 ways, 4 ways, 5 ways. How many ways you want to play with this? You can play this in how many ways you want. There's just no limit to the amount of creativity you can invest into this and action. Oh, it's so good. Alright, so Chumzilla and Neptuna. Let's do team fights. You know, I still like combining plant heroes with zombie heroes. So my combinations, this is why I went at this. I want to see true Plants and Zombies hero team up over here. This is why I've invested my time in all of this, because I knew it was all gonna pay off. I knew it was gonna turn out greatly and extremely well and extremely fun in the best way possible, and I knew that this was going to be something to die for. I knew it. I just knew that this was gonna all be the best way possible. So Chumzilla is in team with Rust Bolt, obviously. So we'll pair up Chumzilla and Rust Bolt together as a beginning over here. Chumzilla and Rust Bolt fighting together. Oh yes, indeed they are. My goodness, so epic. We can literally, oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm still really, I know I've had time to play with this as well, but I'm still very impressed. I'm still very happy and excited. I can't contain my excitement right now. It's so good that I can finally do this the way I truly wanted it. Oh my god. Yes. I don't even need Garden Warfare 2 mods anymore with this, but what? Oh, it's so good. It's so good. I'm gonna cry right now. Chumzilla and Rustbolt teaming up versus Neptuna and Wall Knight. Oh my gosh, dude, it's happening, isn't it? It's happening. We really are witnessing this right now. Oh good. This is great. Oh yes, thank you Lord. So good. Oh man, Neptuna and Wall Knight. We're literally going to see the most epic fights alive over here, fellas. The most epic fights you've ever seen. Chumzilla, Rust Bolt, of course, I'm controlling all of them, but I still like doing that because it's the best. So much fun. Chumzilla, Rust Bolt versus Neptuna and Wall Knight. Oh baby, it's happening. Let me just stop the video and resume really quick because I'm anxious that it's not recording properly but I know it is. Alright folks, we can finally begin this. Let's go! I wanna start it. What's to do this the best way possible. Also, I gotta mention that it's been pretty much a month at this point, or nearly a month, let's just say, when Nvidia GeForce was having error code issues, kept telling me to restart my PC over and over again, and that pissed me off to no end. I'm telling you, just oh my god. Nvidia GeForce is so broken. I don't know if the upgrade to Nvidia app is required or not. I still like to keep this version, but oh my god, it just doesn't connect to Nvidia anymore. It doesn't work. I sped up and forced restart because it's a miracle that I managed to make it work right now. I had to restart my computer 5 times today for Nvidia to start working properly. Can you imagine how broken Nvidia GeForce and GeForce experience has become? I can't even start recording anymore because of it. It's becoming concerning at this point. Yeah, I think I'm going to be upgrading to Nvidia eventually. Maybe I should have already done the upgrade. I mean, I still know nobody says that the upgrade is necessary. It should be optional at this point. It should still work in this Nvidia store. The way Nvidia is right now, it's just very buggy, and I was getting error code issues. I had to even send feedbacks, and actually the feedbacks even did anything. But anyways, let us start. Start game, come on. I'm taking forever and I'm not doing anything. Let's just go already. Yeah, I think I took more than an hour right now just explaining all of this stuff. I'm sorry. Can we get to playing the game already? I was like this most of the days. I just had to waste so much time with it, not getting any time to do anything else. I'm just literally, I'm working really slow. I know, but I have a lot of determination and it's crazy great. Pants 5 is the first map we'll begin with. We'll play only on my custom made maps, guys, because I swear I love my custom maps so much that I'm gonna just keep playing only on custom maps today. Only on my custom maps and not on any other custom maps. Only on the ones that I've made. That is what we're going to play on. So let's go again. We have Chumzilla and Rust Bolt versus Wall Knight and Neptuna. You'd normally say I need to do the Plants and Zombies Heroes voices right now, right? So we'd have the Plants and Zombies Heroes come. No, I don't need to do that. Especially since my brother doesn't like that, so I will not be doing that. So I already have my worms sounding exactly like Plants and Zombies Heroes do. I don't have to do the voices anymore. Which means I'm not gonna do the voice anymore. Yay! Perfect! Today, this day is gonna be dedicated only towards Plants and Zombies Heroes. WORMSY Plants and Zombies Heroes. So let's do this. We begin on the Plants and Zombies 5 map made by me over here. Alright, very smart. What? We contain ourselves. Let's go. I'm such a big fan. I'm the biggest fan in the galaxy. There's not a fan more bigger than me. I'm the biggest. The great Rust Bolt. Everyone knows and loves me. Yeah, it's Rust Bolt's turn, baby. I'm dying. He sounds just like Rust Bolt. Rust Bolt gets his first turn, as you can see. Oh my god, it's so epic. I am out of words. This is just way too epic, and it's finally happening as well. This thing is so epic that it should be nearly illegal to record, but there you go, it's perfectly legal and I'm recording it. Oh my god, it's just so good. Am I dreaming right now? No, I'm not, because if I was, then I'd be a millionaire, and I think I am a millionaire at this point. Wow, incredible. Oh my god, I don't even know where to start. I'm just too excited. I'm just already going at it. I am the great Rust Bolt. Everyone knows and loves me. It's so great. I don't know what to say. Oh my god, let's do this. Shoot the bazooka, I locked the plant. Cut down to size. Ooh, damaged himself a bit. I'm Rust Bolt. I cannot afford to make mistakes like this. I need to be careful. Yeah, he damaged himself, so he's saying, cannot make mistakes like this. Moving on to the next one. My name's Wall Knight. I like Walnut Bowling. I like playing golf. I like Wall Knight. He's ready to play Walnut Bowling. Come on, join me then. We could have easily taken out another worm, but I decided to aim at the first worm that I saw over there.
My name's
Well,
Walnut.
whatever.
I like walnut bowling, I like playing golf, I like everything.
Yes, yes, of course you do, All Might. I don't even need to comment on that. He already says it sounds perfectly like All Night, so does Rasbul sound perfectly like Rasbul. There's nothing more I need to say to that, it's just perfect. Chumzilla! All Night is coming for you, drops a grenade in your face.
If you want to take a bite out of me, you'll want to take several more bites. Because I'm unstoppable.
Taste of grenade!
I'm unstoppable. Oh, look at you. You're all done for.
You're all done for.
But I love surprises. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Love delicious plants. So ready to devour this entire battlefield.
I want to do this for my entire life. Yes, please, thank you very much. I am gonna do this for my entire life. I swear down I am. This is just way too good right now. I cannot stop playing this game right now. I'm never stopping. Right now that I made it this addicting, I'll just never stop, yeah. Right, Chamzilas goes with a dynamite and ninja rope. Let's see.
Run away before I get to you and devour you.
Ouch! Well, I fucked up, but it's fine. Boom! No! Oh, oops! Okay, that mine didn't get. No, it's fine.
Oh, dang it, I was so stupid when I did that. Yeah, Godzilla, you're thinking too much about food. You're not thinking so much about the plays you're doing in the
Too
game.
much food.
By Neptune, you've committed a serious crime. I'll call on Champion to teach you a lesson.
Call on Champion to teach Chumzilla a lesson. Chumzilla's thinking too much about food. And we can even watch the replay and they'll be talking the quotes, the Speechbanks again, even in the replay. It's just so good.
No, I bite something hard. Wow, you need to be careful not to bite rocks like that. Ouch, my teeth. Ow, I can see a lot of
Yeah, I didn't quite know how to use the ninja rope properly, but I'm sorry.
Good morning to you. My name is Neptuna.
I normally do, but now I was just so excited I couldn't use the ninja rope
I
properly.
promise I'll do you proud.
Alright, let's see, Neptuna's turn. Let's go. By Neptunes, I promise I'll do you proud. Oh, be stuck over here in the coconut cannon. Oh, obviously, let's not go for the... Right, not to commit team kill. Remember, Neptuna and One Night are on the same team. So that means Neptuna and One Night are working together. Sometimes I did that mistake, yeah. But only because... yeah, I couldn't... I got mistaken sometimes. Rarely, but I got used to it and I love it. Yay! What the fuck? Alright. Toadstool! Let's fire punch Toadstool!
Neptunian punch!
Neptunian
And
punch!
with that,
you got banished,
in the
fiend!
name of Neptune! Ho-ho, mateys! We have a lot of Neptunian rewards up ahead, waiting to be collected. It is time I unleash the true Rustboltian essence upon the battlefield.
When a worm starts the turn, you get 5 seconds, and in those 5 seconds before the turn starts, it says an additional voice line,
I am
obviously,
the
right?
great Rustbolt. Everyone knows and loves me. Yeah.
And this is why it's so great, because you can hear those voice lines over and over again. Sometimes if a character talks past another character, because it can happen, I mean, it's how the voice lines have been made, and you know, I made it the best way possible like this, so, well, it's not gonna matter anyways, it's just it's how it's supposed to be anyways. Some Plant Zombie Heroes when I'm talking past one another. Sometimes you can also skip your turn after, when you get your turn, you can just skip the 5 seconds countdown after someone's finished talking the line, and then you can just... anyways, yeah, I can't even know how to explain that, so whatever. Enjoy this in the best way possible, guys! This is the best! Oh my god. I see Neptuna over here, let's see. How should we get Neptuna? Ah, let's go for a mine.
Come on then, there's plenty of worms to kill.
Pay worms to kill. Oh, by the way, when they get low on time, everyone's gonna say their own voice line.
If you don't hurry up, I'm going to exterminate the timer.
Rasbo's going to exterminate the timer, y'all. Yup. He literally goes to exterminate the timer. Whoopsie. Well, clearly I did not do the best.
Brilliant! There is no stopping me in the amount of carnage that I'm going to back to my junkyard. I will make use of this stuff in the best way possible. Rest assured that I'll be extremely creative.
Yeah, sometimes you just talk fast, but since I love this so much, I don't even care that sometimes that happens.
That is my duty.
Now I know some voice lines are usually a bit more larger, so they'll talk for longer before they finally finish the sentence, but I made sure that at least most of the voice lines.
My name is Walnut. I like walnut bowling. I like
at
playing
least
golf.
most of the
I like everything.
Well, I shut up for a bit so I can. At least most of the voice lines are gonna be shorter, so they don't end up talking forever and the voice line just never ends. However, some of them I like them to be longer, so they're still longer. But most of them have been made shorter because it's how they're supposed to be for most of the things at the very least. Usually when they're communicating, the voice line has been made a bit more longer. When they're not communicating, the voice lines are shorter. I mean, they're always communicating because, yeah, that's Zombies Heroes in a nutshell. They never stop talking. This is why we love them. Alright, Walnut, what's the play? Well, I'm gonna have to use a blowtorch as Walnut. Let me see what I'm just using weapons in order right now. In case you didn't know how I'm playing this, I'm not playing with random.
Neptuna's really gonna
Oopsie,
get
I've got this too much time.
Hurry.
Let's hurry before Neptuna gets mad on Walnut. Going viral.
I'm a walnut, but I need to hurry up and not just stay still like this. No!
Yeah, you're staying still too much, Walnut. Oh, we could have get him. But forget it.
Wow, Chumzilla, watch out! The enemy is sending some dangerous attacks. Surprises.
Very dangerous. I did only 2 damage to us both.
I'm so ready to devour this entire battlefield.
I came up with perfect names for all of the worms as well. Well, as perfect as the names could be at the very least, because they're just names. Yeah. Worship. Names that are from Plants and Zombies Heroes. Because what other names could you possibly come up with? Let's go worship.
Gotta get devoured.
Gotta get devoured.
Oh.
Yeah. The jump sound effects are also legendary. Yeah.
I can see a lot.
And the ouchies and the owls and
the great Chumzilla.
Oops.
Good morning to you. My name is Neptuna, a queen that everyone, including Walnuts, love. I'll play by Neptune's rules, so I'll do what has to be done.
Yeah, I made sure that most of the voice lines, whenever a worm starts their turn, are up to 5 seconds long, because when the turn starts, it takes 5 seconds for the worm to kick in with its turn. So all of the voice lines, when the turn begins, are 5 seconds long, only lasts for 5 seconds. So then when it gets your turn, the voice line pronounced itself fully, and then it gets the next voice line when the turn starts.
Good morning to you. My name is Neptuna, the queen that everyone, including Walnuts, love.
Sometimes when you AFK a bit more on the spot, it will repeat the sentence, because the worms like doing that, you know. Let's go for some airstrike, guys. We'll be going to airstrike. Now, interesting thing, if I was to aim at Walnut and Rustbolt for Gaming Nuts and going viral over here at the same time, I would deal team damage over here. Walnut would say, Neptuna, why are you damaging me? Something like that, what I've put him to say. So obviously, in team-based scenarios, every plant hero and zombie hero that gets hurt by their teammate, they're going to say, why did you damage me? So they're going to have these conversations where they say, don't damage one another because we're on the same team. Yeah, I really love that. It was the best idea.
Hurry then, or I'll have to send someone else to do the job for me.
Don't do that, I'm ready, let's do it.
Quicker.
Alright, we're moving quick.
Ow.
Ow, ow, ooh.
No!
No! Well, you can... Oh, boy, that was so close.
Have you had enough yet?
Guess I wasn't aiming for the kill.
Neptunes getting to you?
Getting to you? Well, we're not killing a lot of worms over here, we're just damaging them. But that's okay, I'm going easy for the first round. Ow. We can go more berserk on the other rounds.
No!
Right now I'm not using the hacked weapons, I'm using the normal weapons. So, Well, so yeah, I'm doing basic damage, as you can see. I'm using the modified weapons as well afterwards.
We have a lot of Neptunian rewards.
I like combining sometimes normal weapons, sometimes normal powered weapons. Yay!
Everyone knows
Something
that.
Yeah, if you don't skip that turn, you end up saying the lines way too quick. Yeah, you have to know when to. Yeah. Alright. Bunker Buster. We have forget-me-nots over here, we could go for it, but since I'm using weapons in order, I guess we're gonna have to use Bunker Buster first of all. Let me see. Oh, look how many crates are over here. We could go Bunker Buster on top of the Loco Coco. Oh, Loco Coco, there's Bunker Buster.
Crack up a bit.
Crack up a bit. Oh, okay, it hit the crate before it hit him.
Now then, who's the most deadly force to be reckoned with? That's right. Back in my junkyard, I know
Who's
how
the most
to make
deadly
use
force?
of this stuff in the best way possible.
Rest assured that I'll be extremely crafty.
I need to defend everyone. That is my duty.
It is
Yay,
indeed.
I've collected more nuts.
Yeah, I collect more nuts. And every single time a worm collects crates, they say their own voice lines as well, which is epic. I love these voice lines the most. Alright, let's see. Homing missile. Who can I homing missile? Well, this might do a bit of team kill over here, but it's okay, right? Going viral. Loco Coco is coming for you, going viral.
Fire the nuts.
Obviously, since Rascal likes going viral.
Your face. Yeah.
Stupid.
Why am I so stupid?
Not even gods can tell you why. They tell me why you're so stupid. Yep, funny.
I, Chumzilla, love delicious food. I'm so ready to devour this entire battlefield.
Let's see what Chumzilla's gonna do over here. Elderberry. Alright. We go for a cluster bomb. I'm just gonna... forgive me, I'm gonna play randomly, so I'm just gonna go for whatever worm I see in my face. I'll be simple, I don't want to overthink what I'm doing. I don't want to overthink it, guys. I end up overthinking it sometimes, and it takes forever to make my play sometimes. Just sometimes, but... So yeah, I'm just gonna go for what's in my face. Take that, Pecano Leaf!
Get devoured!
Yeah! Oof. Oof. Yeah!
This is for all the chompers you've murdered!
For all the chompers you murdered!
Everyone in the sky! For the great
Great Chumzilla!
By Neptunes, I
promise I'll do you proud! Let's go jetpack! Ship! Now one more thing I like having whenever I'm playing the game. Oh no, no glory cheats? Yeah, but just one cheat, not too much. Oh, not too much cheating? No. Just cause I hate jetpack running out of fuel. Just unlimited jetpack. Yep, that's all I need. That's the only one, guys. Unlimited jetpack fuel and nothing else. That's all I need. I wish the game would have had an option for unlimited jetpack fuel, so I wouldn't have to use cheat engines in there at all, but there's no such option, which means I have to use that. Why no infinite jetpack fuel, brother? Elderberry, Pecano Leaf. I mean, that's my side. I go for Elderberry. Oh, you can. That's bigger than mine as well.
Jeez, man.
Oh,
you got banished in the name
we
of
got a team kill as well then. Double kill. Yikes, okay. Well, Neptuna killed Wall Knight a bit there as well. It was fine, I guess.
And with that, you got banished in the name of Neptune.
Okay, it's sudden death.
Ho, mateys! Yep. We have a lot of Neptunian rewards up ahead, waiting to be collected. And it's time I unleash the true Rustboltian essence upon the battlefield.
Rustbolt second place, Chumzilla's last place, and Wall Knight is third place. Okay, good enough. As expected. It looks like Neptuna's a bit more overpowered here than Rustbolt is, but let's see if Rustbolt can catch up. That was good. We're gonna do some super ship or baseball bat. Let's do some baseball bat first. Baseball bat, Neptuna into the water.
Going viral.
Going viral. And bam, Neptune now in the water.
Ah, yeah. Now then, who's the most deadly force to be reckoned with? That's right, Rust Bolt.
Okay, is the fire damage going viral over there?
Back in my junkyard,
Rust Bolt
I
is
know
now
how to
first
make use
place,
of this
okay.
stuff in
Nice.
the best way possible. Rest assured that I'll be extremely crafty.
Wall Knight is ready to go.
We know that Rust
Come on,
Bolt is
join me then.
extremely overpowered in this competition. Beats pretty much everyone, but you know, it depends. I don't wanna say that some plant heroes, zombie heroes are more overpowered
My
than
name's
others.
Wall Knight.
Let's
I
just
like
be honest, by the end of the day, we're in,
golf. I like everything.
we're in WORMSY, Plants and Zombies heroes. Everyone gets equal chances, so literally any one of them can win. Nobody's better than, yeah, they're all equal pretty much. Even if normally Rust Bolt would be overpowered, mostly lots of Plants and Zombies heroes are overpowered in their own way, so they're all pretty much equal. They all can pull it off in the best way possible. Yeah, guys, it's how it works. Come on now. Exactly. What, you thought Rust Bolt was gonna be the most unstoppable? Nope. He really isn't. They're all unstoppable. The truth is, all of them are unstoppable. Let's go Supper Ship. An attack champion over there. I see a crate next to them, so that's gonna do extra damage. Let's go over there. Super ship.
Ultimate walnut bowling.
Ultimate walnut bowling, which is ultimate super ship. Right? You can.
I require more cover over here.
Yeah.
Queen, I'll provide you with
That
an
was pretty
endless
good.
amount of cover.
Hey, yeah, whoa. Did 88 damage to Rust Bolt. Pretty good. And now Wall Knight is first place. Alright. Rust Bolt is now second place. Quite interesting.
Oh, I love surprises.
Rust Bolt is gonna be happy with letting Wall Knight get this far.
I love delicious food. I am so ready to devour this entire battlefield.